With me is Dr. Jorge Mota Pereira from the Minho University in Portugal. And Jorge presented a fascinating paper on the use of exercise as adjuvant therapy in major depressive disorder. Welcome, Jorge. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Would you please tell us a little bit about your patients?
Our study measures the impact of a moderate program of physical exercise, 5 walks per week during 30 to 45 minutes each day during 3 months in patients with major depressive disorder. The exercise was used as an adjuvant to conventional pharmacotherapy with interesting results.
Can I ask you, how did your patients tolerate the exercise?
Very well, very well. It was a moderate program, consisted in simple walks. The objective was to reach 5 kilometers an hour. The patients once a week went to the hospital gymnasium to a treadmill supervised by a physical training teacher, and they learned the intensity of walking at 5 kilometers an hour. And then it was intended they reproduce this at home more 4 times a week, and all of this was supervised by an accelerometer during all the time, during the 3 months, except when they were sleeping. And this is an objective measure that is scarce in the other studies already published, and is a reliable measure of the complement of the exercise.
So you actually know
Yes.
that your patients did the exercise.
And more, the number of steps a day, which days they prefer, the time of the day, and the intensity of the exercise during 3 months.
Fantastic.
And, the compliance was fantastic. They had self-reported measures in a diary. Each time they walked, they registered that. There was a compliance of 91% based on self-reported measures. But when we saw the accelerometer, the data showed us a compliance of 97%.
So
I think it's the biggest in the literature.
So your patients underreported their own compliance?
Yes.
Extraordinary.
Depressive patients usually underreport what they can do.
And what was the outcome?
All of them were MDD patients that were taking antidepressives, several antidepressives, in doses considered adequate during more than 9 months in the Magalhães Lemos Hospital, Portugal, and they didn't get remission, and it was considered resistant major depressive disorders, and the results showed after 3 months of physical exercise a remission rate of 26% and a response rate of 21%.
21% responded, 26% remitted.
Almost half of them responded, and 1/4 got well.
And you had a control group,
Yes.
who had social interaction at an equivalent dose.
Yes.
And what was the outcome for them?
We intended to control to the social interaction that sometimes this lacks in the literature, and we had a group of 10 patients that took the medication, went to the hospital gymnasium, but it was not supposed to make walks. We just wanted to control to the social interaction and to prove that the patients, the effects of exercise result from the exercise itself.
And what was the outcome for them? Did they improve, the placebo group?
The placebo group didn't change the parameters, neither the depressive parameters, neither the functional parameters.
How interesting. Thank you very much, George.
Thank you for inviting me. That was a pleasure.